Oh my goodness, I am so excited about today. Listen, guys, my name is Carmen Ray, and I am the founder of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. And I'm super excited about our Talk It Up Tuesday today. You're going to be hearing from a woman that is hard for me to believe that we only met like literally less than a year, but I feel like I know her like on a deep level. So you guys are going to love today's episode. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Talk It Up Tuesday, and get ready to get your pen and pad because I can assure you that you're gonna want to take some notes on some of the things that this amazing entrepreneur, this highly purpose-driven woman, is going to be sharing with you today. So, Barbara Andrews, welcome to Talk It Up Tuesday. How are you feeling, my
Oh
dear?
my God. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I am excited. That's how I'm feeling. I am super duper excited to be on here.
Good, 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 good. Well, I'm excited. We're just gonna have some real good girlfriend conversation, and we're just gonna talk through some things because what I know about entrepreneurship and women entrepreneurs is that we do business with people that we know, like, and trust. And
Yes.
so you may have the same product or service or somebody else, but it is imperative in this online way of doing business that we create ways to become more discoverable. So that's
Mhm.
what Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine is all about. It's about us really coming together on a worldwide web. So that means there's no boundaries. So we never know who is going to come across our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook that say, "Oh, I want to do some business with Barbara Andrews." So there are some things that she shared that really resonated with me. So let's start with tell us a little bit about who is Barbara Andrews.
Well, Barbara Andrews, first of all, is a woman of God. Woman of God always. That's first and foremost. I am a marriage and family therapist, been about
Okay.
a year, and I'm loving it. I am an author, a two-time author. I've written two books so far. I have a third one in play.
Okay.
Um, I am an educator,
Hmm.
so I teach middle school.
Okay. Okay.
And I pretty much, and I'm a Planet marketing and travel and agency owner.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Share your journey of becoming an entrepreneur and the inspiration behind your business.
So let's start here. So the very first time that I even thought about becoming an entrepreneur is when I wrote my book, my very first book. I had no idea that that was a form of entrepreneurial business. I really thought that it was just me writing a book, and that's what it was, right? But that was the beginning of it, is me starting there, and then I went from that to I went to school for marriage and family therapist because I had gone through some trauma in my life, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do in life, right? At some point, because I had gone through so much, and it's like, well, what do I do? I'm tired of working. I'm tired of clocking into a 9 to 5. I need to do something. I need to build a legacy. I need to do something, right? So the second thing I did was went to school. I prayed first, of course. That's one thing that I always do. I prayed and I went to God and I said, Lord, I really need to find out what my creative niche is. I'm too old for this. I really need something to do, right? And so it was, lo and behold, it wasn't long before he showed me that I needed to begin to start calling schools and find out how to become a marriage and family therapist, right? Because that was one of my biggest creative niche. I love relationships. I love, guys. And so that is one of the things that pushed me to that. And lo and behold, it went from there to me bumping into an amazing woman, Director D.F. Russell. Thank you so much for telling me about the Planet Marketing business and the travel business, because it was then that I really started feeling like I was a real entrepreneur and I had a business, Carmen. I tell you, I really did not know, how to even be in business until I got became a part of Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel, and it's really helping my marriage and family therapy business.
Wow, Barbara, thank you so much for sharing that because what you have, really eloquently communicated, what I'm sharing with people all the time is we really can't afford not to be part of what is being created with Planet Marketing, regardless of what we do, because it's going to help us to leverage those
Mhm.
relationships, so much of the personal development. And once we get really into understanding the foundation of Planet Marketing and what it has to offer, we're going to be able to leverage that and utilize it in our primary
Yes.
businesses too. So thank you so much for speaking to that. So tell us a little bit about a significant milestone, something that an accomplishment or something that you experienced with your therapy business, like something that made you feel like, okay, I'm in alignment. This is exactly what I should be doing.
I have several clients who I had not known were like I was their favorite, right? I didn't understand why I was their favorite until I started doing surveys, right?
Okay.
And I do surveys at the end of 3 months so that I can get some feedback for myself. Because as you know, that we have lots of clinicians out here who just, feel like that they're the best, right? I want to be the best. And so how can you be the best? And that is by getting the feedback from your clients, right? And so when I got like several back and reading them, I made sure I let them know, I don't care if you like me. I need you to tell the truth, right? So that I can become a better therapist. And they
Right.
did. And when they did that, they opened up a whole new can of worms, and they really expressed how much they loved me and how much my services really has helped them, and how they were able to utilize the tools that were given, and they were able to actually live a better life in their marriages and with their children. And I mean, it was just amazing. And I don't like toot my own horn. So when they did that, it just really inspired me to continue on.
So, since you have already aligned your career with both therapy and travel, can we expect that you may be offering some marriage retreats or opportunities for couples to get together and just kind of rekindle their relationships?
That is on my calendar as we speak, guys. I literally have not set a date yet, but I am planning that. Yes, I
Okay.
am. That is something that I'm interested in, that I have been interested in putting together, because so many families need it. They really need that time. They really don't have time for themselves. And I find that in, having these marriage and family counseling sessions, that a lot of them don't have self-care, right, for themselves. They have it, how can I put it? They don't have it together. They have it for
Yes.
themselves, but not as a couple. And I,
Mm.
I I try to emphasize that a lot in my sessions, is that they really, really need to have that time where they're out, together and bonding, and having that them time. That's what I
Right.
feel. You got to have that them time, because when you don't, and you're always sitting in the house together, or you're always, one is always out, or both of you are always running, 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 you really don't have that time to even love on each other, right? So
Right.
yes, definitely it is very important to have that time where they can actually get out in the seas.
Yes.
Yes, and get up there and just enjoy the beautiful water and the beautiful atmosphere, of being on the boats. Yes, I love it. The ships, the boats, the ships.
I love it. I love it. And because people may have a variety of budgets, but it's all
Mhm.
about setting that priority, because there's things you can do right within your own state that can help you get that experience, that getaway.
Yes.
And I know that Barbara is going to be the very person that's going to be able to help our couples get healthier and experience that based on what you've shared. So
Mhm.
tell us about, you have recently been exposed to Be Well, but and I'm so excited about you being one of our writers in our spring issue. So you guys are going to get a chance to read Barbara's article. She's going to be featured in the magazine. We are super excited about that. But what ways have you already, or do you plan to leverage Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine, our online communities, and our annual retreats? What's your plan? Because a lot of times we get information, we connect with these different groups, but we don't prepare a strategy on how we're going to utilize them to help us to grow our business. So do you have any plans on how you're going to be leveraging those things?
Yes, one of the biggest things is I love to do more of these. I plan on actually also, I really would like a corner where I can actually um, put the happenings of what's going on with, my book, or my,
Yes.
or my counseling, that type of thing. Maybe even a little travel, whatever
Yes.
it is. I would love to utilize Be Well magazine to actually. I'm a supporter, y'all. Let's just be real.
Yes, you
Let's
are.
just be
Yes,
real.
you
I
are.
love supporting. If
Mm.
it's a black owned business, I'm supporting.
Wow, I love
I
that.
just do. I just do. I
Well,
tell you, Carmen, Director
mhm.
Carmen, when we have any kind, when I'm invited to any kind of business venture, we can have a wall full of tables, right? Of
Mhm.
people who are modeling their business, right? I would go to each table and I literally bring enough money so I don't care if it's $20, if it's
Mhm.
whatever it is, I go to each table and I purchase something from them
Mhm.
because you never know, they
Yes,
may be able to do the same for me one day, right?
exactly,
So I
exactly.
try to make sure that I support everybody that I can.
And I just want to say thank you for just your heart to want to be a supporter and a
Mhm.
participant and one of the amazing spotlight entrepreneurs inside of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. And you have consistently made a commitment to supporting small businesses. And I believe deeply in reciprocal relationships. So anyone from the Be Well community or anyone that comes across this video, I want to give you an opportunity to read Barbara's book, to make sure you connect with her. And so she's going to give you her website and the name of her book so that you can connect and really, really support her by purchasing that book. We would really appreciate that.
So the name of my book is You Can Be You, right? It is an amazing book that you're going to want to purchase, right? I am not a religious person, okay? And because I'm not a religious person, that book will actually teach you how to look at self, right? When you're living your life as a man or woman of God. Are you judging people? Are you doing that? Well, this book is going to help you out a little bit, okay? And you can get that book on Barbara Andrews Inspires with an S.com. Barbara Andrews Inspires.com. The other book is War Before Wisdom. That book is not out there anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I am about to upgrade it. Okay.
Okay, okay, well,
I'm in the
good.
process. But if you type it War Before Wisdom in, you will see the cover of the book and everything. And that book is my bibliography. It talks about my life. It talks about how God was my therapist and how he got me
Mm,
through life. Right.
okay.
So it's definitely a great read. If you want to know about me, I'm a very transparent woman. That book you're going to want to read.
Okay, I love that, Barbara. So thank you guys so much for joining us this week for this week's episode of Talk It Up Tuesday, brought to you by Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. You guys must prepare to get your issue of the spring 2024 copy, where we're going to be featuring as one of our spotlight entrepreneurs, Barbara Andrews. Thank you so much for joining us.